Okay guys, let's go ahead and look at, this is going to be number 2, B minor pentatonic blues lesson. This is going to be number 2. So I want to continue, and we're going to look at some of these scales, particularly down here below the 12th. So I showed you off the root note, we had the diatonic scales, Aeolian, and then we went to Locrian. We've got Ionian at the 10th. And just so you guys know, I lowered my gain and upped my tube a little bit, because anytime you're playing blues, actually I have my gain a little bit too high on that number 1 video. So you want to lower your gain, kind of brings out, cleans your tone up. Not so much gain, then just bump your tube up. So I've got that preset going on. So we're going to look at, like I said, we got Ionian. Let's look at the diatonic scale here. We'll get into the pentatonic. So then we've got Dorian. I wanted to show you where those at so you can kind of, it unlocks the fretboard here. We're in B minor. So then let's go, let's do one more mode here. So we got Phrygian is going to be next. So at the 14th fret, Phrygian for B minor. So see, if we were going B here, and we look at all the notes in the B minor scale, we've got B, you know, C, there's C, there's B, C, C sharp, you know, so you just run on down, and then we've got D. So each time you go to a mode, each time you go to the next diatonic scale, you're also running down subsequently that next note in the B minor scale. There's Dorian, Phrygian. Okay. And you could, and if we wanted to start over the Phrygian, we're going to start over the Lydian. We're going to, Phrygian is going to be the end, because I teach them in this order: L, Mali, DP, Lydian, Mixed Lydian, Aeolian, Locrian, Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian. So after Phrygian, C, half step Lydian. So we're unlocking the mystery of the fretboard for you. Now we're going to go ahead and look at this pentatonic scales. Okay, so let's get into some of this pentatonic stuff again. So we got, you know, we got our pentatonic scale here. Got this chromatic. We can use these as passing notes. Some people call them B notes. Get your vibratos in there. You get one here. Alright, so let's take a look at, we also have a B. We're going to be at below the 12th fret here. We go to the neck pickup, get that nice buttery tone, you know. So you're just working this pentatonic off the, you can also go up here and resolve if you want, if you can, you know, as long as it fits in, you're playing melodically. You can just stay right here, we're at the root note. We've got a B minor 7 arpeggio. See, I got that little Lydian run in there. So we can do this little pentatonic run where we're going to go to the 17th, whole step bend. Make sure you get that bottom tap. So I'm whole step bend and I'm just upstroking. So you don't want to downstroke it. It's hard. You're not going to be able to hit it. Just go up. You're hitting on the top of your B string, bend, and then up. Okay, so just so you guys know, normally I don't clip my videos, but my camera overheats, so I'll do about a minute or two of video, and then I stop it and go to a new section, because if I don't do that, it cuts out, and then I've lost the whole video and have to start over. But so that's why I'm clipping these together. So let's just kind of finish this up. I think we've got into this long enough. I've showed you some pentatonic stuff down here below 12. We've looked at all the diatonic scales, and we've looked at we got B as a root note here. I showed you a B minor 7. If you wanted to minor that all the way, you just right down there. I like putting a little bit of those fast little shred runs in there, just a little bit, just a touch. You don't want to do too much when you're playing, blues and pentatonic. It's really, you want to slow down. When you start talking about blues, you want to just kind of fall into a groove, use some dynamic. There's times where you do fast stuff, then you want to kind of slow it down. That's using some dynamic. There'll be a time we want to play a little bit harder, attack the notes, and you want to soften up, slow everything down. That's just what we call using dynamic, and so yeah. So I think I've covered everything. Showed you the chromatic stuff. There's one more little lick here that I use sometimes. I'll go. It's just I'm covering these two. See, I'm doing some pentatonic off of this. Here I'm using the Lydian diatonic scale. Just get the bends and vibratos. Right, so we're going to look at the diatonic scale above Aeolian, which is going to be Mixolydian at the 5th. So you want to know that diatonic scale as well. Alright guys, appreciate you hanging out with me on these B minor pentatonic blues lessons number 1, number 2. And if you'll consider subscribing, hit that subscribe. I'll try to continue to bring more lessons in pentatonic and, you know, shred metal stuff and breaking down the fretboard for you. Just real quickly before I go, or before you guys go, when we go off of our root note, when we work our way all the way down, and you know, we go another whole step and go down the high E string, we're going to follow that arpeggio back up. Right there on that little half step turn back, that's going to be our relative major. That's D, so we have D major is relative to B minor. There's the D major scale. Okay. But obviously we can use the Ionian mode if we're playing in B minor. We're just going to resolve on a sweet note within the B minor scale. So appreciate you guys watching the video. I appreciate it when you subscribe. I will catch you guys in the next one.